You may not believe me, but you can totally enjoy dessert without guilt, without sugar overload, and without giving up flavor. I'm talking about real treats made with whole foods, minimal sugar, and all of that indulgence you're craving. Today I'll show you how to satisfy your sweet tooth in a way that actually leaves you feeling good. If you're new, I'm Erica. My husband Mark and I and our 3 kids live fully off-grid in Canada. We try to live a healthy and self-sufficient lifestyle, and that's what we share about in our videos. So I hope you'll subscribe to our channel. This first recipe is so simple and so good. I will write out the whole thing in the description below for you, but it is a salted caramel popsicle, and it is made with 4 ingredients: salt, dates, coconut milk, and vanilla extract. For this mixture to be as smooth as possible, you want to soften the dates up as much as you can. So even if they're pretty soft, I always just put them in some boiling water for a bit anyway. And then you just add a little bit of the coconut milk to them in a blender and blend up the dates. And then you'll add the rest of the coconut milk and the salt and vanilla. Blend it until it's smooth and pour it into your popsicle molds. For years and years, I used to feel like my sweet tooth was completely in control of me. I was just reaching for sugar all the time. After I turned 18 and moved out, I was like, I can eat whatever I want. This is amazing. And I bought bags of chocolates from Costco and would just snack on those as I studied. I was in post-secondary and I felt so bad. I had migraines all the time. My energy was crashing and I just didn't feel like I had any control. But since then, I've learned that you can enjoy treats without guilt, without those sugar crashes, and without that feeling of being out of control. And that's why I love making desserts with real nourishing ingredients and just the right amount of sweetness. I've learned that you really don't need all of the sugar that most people put in the recipes. You can use a lot less and still really enjoy the dessert. And if you are feeling this way, if you're tired of running on empty and you want simple ways to feel more energized every day, I'd love to invite you to my free workshop. In it, I share the really small, doable steps I took to go from feeling this way, just totally run down with multiple health issues, to having consistent energy throughout the day, even as a mom of 3 little kids, which I know might sound impossible to you if you're in that state of total depletion. I promise you it is possible to get out of that, and it doesn't have to be hard either. So I'll leave the link for that workshop in the description below, and I'd love for you to join me. The second recipe I've been making is this simple apple crisp. Very simple ingredients. Again, I will leave that recipe in the description below. Such a cozy, warming, perfect dessert for fall time. I have to say as well that if you're a regular viewer, you might notice that I filmed this about a year ago. I filmed a lot of healthy recipes and just never got to putting this video together. And now that I'm postpartum with my 3rd, I am taking the opportunity to skip filming and just use footage I already have. So if you're wondering why I have what looks like a 1-year-old in my carrier, that's why. Growing up, our birthday tradition was to get a Dairy Queen ice cream cake for our cake. We got to pick whatever the design or photo on the cake was, and it was always very fun, and I loved that cake so much. It was so yummy to me, and I wanted to try to create a healthier version of this using whole food ingredients. So I set out with that goal in mind, and I would say I did a darn good job. I really enjoyed this cake. It was a decent amount of work, a little bit more work than a lot of the desserts that I make, but for a special occasion, I mean, that's okay. It's not something I'm going to make just for a random weekday meal dessert. So if you're unfamiliar with a classic Dairy Queen ice cream cake, on the bottom there is a layer of chocolate ice cream. Then there is this crunchy cookie layer with a layer of chocolate fudge on top, and then vanilla ice cream at the very top of the cake. So I started off by making the crunchy cookie layer. I just blended up some almonds, cocoa, salt, coconut oil, and maple syrup. And I pressed that into my cake pan and froze it first. And now I'm making the fudge ahead of time, which I made with coconut cream, cocoa butter, cocoa, coconut sugar, salt, and vanilla. Then I poured it over the cookie layer and froze that. Now, I've made this fudge a couple of times, and the one time that I was filming it, I overcooked it a little bit, so the cocoa butter separated, and you can see that later on in the video, but it still tasted really good. So that's just a warning. Don't overdo it or your cocoa butter will separate. Just cook it until everything is combined and it's a little bit thickened. I make a really simple coconut milk based ice cream just with coconut milk and vanilla and salt and maple syrup to sweeten. And then for the chocolate kind, I add cocoa powder to it as well. And so once the cookie and fudge layer was frozen, I took that out, popped it out of my cake pan, which I'm using a 9-inch springform pan here. And then I put my layer of chocolate ice cream on the bottom of the pan and put my disc of cookie and fudge right on top. And then topped it with the vanilla ice cream. You can check the description for all the measurements and instructions for this recipe too. Of course, once everything is in there, we keep it in the freezer, and when we're ready to serve, pop it out and let it thaw for a few minutes. And it's helpful to put your knife in some hot water to make it easier to cut. You have these nice little slices of layered ice cream and crunchy, chocolatey goodness with fudge. It's a really tasty treat. To make it easier on myself, I cut the whole cake up and froze the slices so serving would be easier in the following days. I really hope you enjoy these recipes. I would love to hear in the comments what you think and what other healthy treats you make. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.